Welcome to the PSNORKIS podcast, a show with real topics discussed by real people with real opinions and tempered with a real sense of humour. Now here are your two PSNORKISers. Or is it PSNORKI? Screw it. Here are your hosts, Dr. Myke and the Madman.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
And here we are back with another episode of the PSNORKIS podcast. Hello, dear listener. Thank you for joining us once again. It's good to have you with us. And we got 5 of the 6 around the table today. And we just got done with a big meal. We decided to do breakfast for supper. And whoa, did we overload on the carbs. We'll be lucky if we stay conscious through most of this. But we're going to try. It was really good, though. Sometimes you just got to roll the dice and have some fun. Right, Doc? Yeah. Wake up.
Yeah. No, hey.
Yeah.
That was...
that was good, though.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you think, Petey?
Hello, PSNORKIS friends. Oh, that was the best.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
I love num num nums.
Yeah, right?
Do it.
Oh my God, I'm so full and tired.
I know, right? Ooh. A couple weeks ago, we did a show after we had Indian food, and we were kind of all fired up, but I think we're half
there you
napped
go.
out now.
Yeah.
But
Indian food fired up. That kind of makes sense.
That's all what he did there. Yeah.
Let's see if we can get through this one. I think we can.
I think we can too.
Yeah,
Well,
because
that's
It's a Dutchy breakfast. Dutchy breakfast for dinner.
Dutchy
good.
breakfast?
Dutchy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's Dutchy.
It was kind of southern too, the
Yeah,
sausage gravy,
southern,
yeah.
biscuits, the grits I made. Yeah, it's
We had
That
a
was
whole
good.
buffet of yeah.
hash browns,
Yeah.
eggs, pork roll.
Oh, goodness.
Way more than we really should have eaten, and there's so much left over too.
Yeah.
But
That was a good breakfast for dinner.
really was.
That was.
it was very
That was a
good.
good dinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I have to hand it to the Madman. That was a good
You
idea.
did very well.
That was a good
Thank
idea.
you. Thank you. That came out.
I think it was a team effort, and all
well,
of
it
you
was a
deserve
team effort because we all worked
Yeah,
together
yeah.
to cook it. But
Like always.
Yeah.
Like always, yeah.
But it was nice that when we were talking about
was really
breakfast
nice.
a couple shows ago, and I had the idea, you know what, breakfast for supper, yeah, let's do that,
So good.
because we all like those type of
Printers.
meals.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, good stuff.
So now
Uh-oh.
you
Aye.
okay?
Okay.
Get ready to rumble.
Here we go.
Which you are you referring to?
You.
Oh, Doc specifically. I mean, we are finalizing the plans for going down to
Can't wait.
Universal
Can't wait.
as a group
a
for
group.
a little vacation.
We're recruiting. We're recruiting more of the group.
Yes.
Yeah. There's one over there.
So yep, it's the end
my
of
Lanta.
Yeah.
the end of November,
Yeah.
and
And it's going to be fun.
it's going to be fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Miss Kitty's
So,
coming.
and I'm hoping
Maybe.
Yep. He's
that by then my plantar fasciitis stops aggravating me and I can actually walk again easily.
We're gonna get scooters if I go.
Yeah.
You're going to get a scooter?
I'll
Absolutely.
get
I
one
like running
too.
people
Yeah.
over.
I'll get,
I'm gonna rent-
They rent them.
they do
Yeah.
rent them.
I thought they was giving it to you. Can't you just
We
say
could be like a badass biker gang on
Yeah.
scooters.
Yeah.
Do it.
Where
we
would
make
we
shirts?
fly into?
Orlando.
Florida?
Orlando? No, I know Florida. I'm aware of the state.
Okay.
We
yeah.
we fly into Sanford, and then just take an Uber over to Orlando.
You can fly right into Orlando.
Yeah,
You can, yeah.
Or
But-
Tampa. wherever.
right. But
Tampa's
That
like
sounds
that.
really
if you're going to do it,
close,
if you're
too.
going to do it from
Yeah.
here, from the
So,
airport
yeah.
closest to us, it's going to take you to Sanford
So the
direct.
plane tickets aren't really that expensive, but what gives me pause about going is my son's birthday's in November, and the week-long stay in a hotel is going to be
With
pricey.
him? No.
Yeah,
That's not
of
that
course
bad.
I'm bringing him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'll have a great birthday down there. He will.
He doesn't want that for his birthday.
What does he want for his birthday?
He wants to sit in his room and play video games with his friends.
Okay.
But tell him if
bring-
he
bring your
goes, the Nana's
PlayStation.
may go and we can do fun
Is
things
going,
together.
Is
It's
going.
his birthday. I'm letting him do it how
I'll
he
talk
wants.
to him tomorrow.
Okay.
because we can get
He's
scooters and we'll get Slytherin jackets.
Yeah.
And we'll
He's a Hufflepuff, so
He's
he's
a
really
Puff-
sensitive
Well, he
about
can get
that.
Hufflepuff.
I'm a Gryffindor.
He does not like the fact that he's a Hufflepuff. He's very upset
I'm a
about
question
that.
mark.
Why?
Yeah.
I'm a question mark.
I went.
Yeah, we got to
Yeah,
get
we
you
gotta
online
find out
to
what
check.
he is.
Yeah, you got to take the test.
I'll take the
We got to
test.
get the
I
hat.
took the test one time.
You
I
might
got
be
Slytherin,
somewhere
the
in
other time I
between.
got
You might be
Gryffindor.
trans.
Oh, like the Siberian
Congrats on being the pace car.
I'm the surprise muffin.
You're the pace car.
I'm not the pace car.
The surprise muffin is theoretically something that someone wants.
I figured I just.
Oh my
Depends
God.
on who's.
The doctor.
I almost just choked and died. Wow. That wasn't nice.
Well, some of us have CPR. We can wait.
All right.
Some of us don't.
We can wait 10 minutes and 46 seconds.
Oh my!
I could be on the phone. It's okay.
I could be hysterically running around crying
Yeah.
for 10 minutes and 46 seconds.
Yeah.
I've done it.
I've did it before in a dream. I dreamed a dream.
It was a good dream. She told me a little bit about it.
It was a good dream, actually. Yeah,
It was so
but-
detailed too. Like I remember the weather was
All
nice.
right,
Oh,
okay. That's not. Yeah, no, we don't want to get it. No,
Yeah, no, it
Talking
doesn't
about
need to be on the
weather.
air.
No, that one
Yeah.
doesn't need to be on the air.
It's
It
so
was a good
detailed.
dream. Yeah.
I just see us cruising on, those little scooters.
Yeah.
throughout
Actually,
Jack-
Getting right to the front of the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I'm all about that.
How are we going to get to the front of the
We'll
line?
scoot right
Because
up there.
you're on a scooter.
That's embarrassing.
Wow, scoot right on.
I believe at Universal, and you can correct me, Madman, if I'm wrong. If you're in a wheelchair or in one of the scooters that they make room for you, they either give you like a special pass that you can go to the front of the line, and the person at the front of the line, their worker, will mark it what time you're there, and you come back when it's your turn. Like it's a virtual line sort of thing.
I
So you
thought
can
they
go
just
off
So you
and
don't
do
have
something.
to actually
Well,
stand.
I think some
or
of them as
sit
well,
in the line.
depending on how long the actual line is, they may just take you in a different way and take you right to the front. And I have seen that as well, and I do know I know
works
that's
for me.
happened.
I don't do lines.
But what if you leave a scooter at one park and you take a train to the other park and now you're going to have no scooter?
I'm not sure how that works. We'd have to look into it.
Yeah, they have.
I-
Yeah, there's.
We need to know
for
that.
The, for, yeah,
Yeah.
For
Well,
the, for the
staff will
train.
usually pick up the scooter when you
Yeah.
get on the train.
I'm not walking all the way back to get my
No,
scooter.
you're not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not really going to need scooters. But anyway.
I am.
Yeah.
I don't
You-
know.
you
It'd-
might,
It'd
you
be
might.
fun. I've
Yeah,
thought of it more
walking.
than once. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of walking.
We walked 20 miles in one day.
Yeah.
I've done that at Disney.
I
I tracked
got
it the
it.
whole time.
Hey.
When we were there a few
20
weeks
miles?
ago, when we were there, it doesn't feel like it though. You don't
Yeah,
even
it does at the
realize
end of the day,
It does
it
at the
does.
end of the day.
Trust me.
Yeah, but as it's
And
happening,
And then the
it's
next day,
not
I'm like,
bad.
I think I need a scooter.
Yeah.
So did you guys, when you were down, like, did you guys see anything that was crazy? Because like I'm not a huge like theme park person.
What do you mean crazy? I haven't
Like
seen
I want to
anything
see
crazy.
something like Florida Man. Like I want to watch something
like
that
Florida
should be on an episode of Cops, but like I don't want to be on
No,
it.
that's what's nice. They do
No,
that
they
at
don't do
Disney.
that.
This is Universal.
No, so I'm way
These
more
people are
interested
much
in that.
better.
You'll see your fair
I
share.
want to
of
watch somebody
things.
who like thinks that they're actually Jesus, try to drag a cop into a river and give him a baptism.
Well, you could go down. You could go into downtown
I've
Orlando.
seen it. I saw it on TikTok.
Really?
You could go
There's
to
a bead
downtown
tree.
Orlando for that, but yeah.
Because they had Mardi Gras down there, and there's a
See?
tree. There's 2 trees full of beads,
There we go.
Mardi
Beach
Gras beads.
My shirt's staying where it stays.
Yeah, you're not taking it off of Universal.
I was not raised like that.
I don't think they let you do that
No,
at
they
Universal.
Well, then what the hell are the beads for?
Well, they're the magic
To
beads.
throw in the tree.
They're magic beads.
Yeah, the magic beads.
Into the woods.
Yeah.
What do you do with the magic beads?
Anything you want, honey.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
I got an idea for a date. Just kidding.
Wow. Oh, my goodness.
My poor ears.
Yeah. And if you remember, you could hear all about her likes and dislikes on our last episode.
Yeah.
Oh, well, worth
Good
it.
luck, everyone. I'm
Yeah.
very specific.
She is very specific.
Yes.
Yeah.
And yeah, it'll be a good trip. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
We'll hammer
Some
out
of
a
the
few more
things that
things.
we like to do is because he and I have been there several times now,
We have season passes.
and watching newbies come in, we call them first years.
Yeah.
Just watching people's faces when they come in and they
Especially
experience it for
coming
the first
into
time.
the Harry Potter area
yeah,
for the first time.
it's amazing.
Like,
It is like you are right there. If
Yeah,
you
it's like-
watch
it's
the
like your
movies,
first time.
it's
yeah.
cool.
and we've watched people just walk in and their mouths drop and they're just like in tears. When we were just there, and a lady walked in and she just started crying. and you could tell like there was an emotional thing for her.
It was cool.
Hey,
Reminded me
you
the
already
first time
hooked.
I walked. Yeah, it was
You hooked
great.
her. Look, she's
So
hooked.
it's fun. It's fun.
Rebel's hooked.
There's food. We
Feelings.
Oh, and there's
Oh, there's
lots
all
of
sorts of
food.
food.
There's good food.
Now you
Okay.
have her.
Good food and
Now you
a
have her.
wide
I'm like
variety.
Look at us. We go to eat.
Yeah.
Listen, clearly I do too. You don't get to be like surviving a Russian winter size when you don't like food. Just saying. This is not a body built on vegetables. This is a body built on meat and pastries.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Like that. What?
Cheesecake.
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 Salted caramel cheesecake.
Tiramisu.
I'm not fond of tiramisu.
Yeah, me neither.
It depends on who makes
You
it.
had me at cheesecake.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm not a big tiramisu fan. I mean, yes, I've had some that's a lot better than others.
The
But-
vineyard makes it very well.
If I got a menu that has tiramisu
Or anything else.
and
Or anything
take
else. I'm
anything
getting
else.
anything else.
Yeah.
or creme brulee, I'm going creme brulee every time.
Oh, for sure. Creme brulee.
Number one of the reasons I like creme brulee is unlike some sort of chocolate dessert, and you know I dearly love chocolate.
Yeah.
But chocolate can put you over the edge from being full to wanting to puke
Oh, I love that.
I've
because
never
That's
it's
a
had
too
sweet
much.
spot.
No, it's
I've
not a
never
sweet.
had
That's a
that.
very uncomfortable thing for
I
me.
like that.
But
I'll
a
take
creme
your word for it.
brulee will always, you can like almost always fit in a nice little
Now,
creme
see,
brulee.
for me, I can always fit chocolate.
yeah,
I can always make room for chocolate.
it can be too rich for me.
And then
yeah.
for us, we look at the menu and say, which 3 are we getting?
Yeah.
Right.
We're like,
There
how
you
many
go.
desserts do you actually have? We'll take those.
We'll take all of the
Yeah,
desserts.
just
We'll
keep coming.
also like 6 spoons.
Yeah.
Just bring them on.
Yep.
Is
until
your
one of
chocolate
us-
from here or is it from abroad?
Yeah.
they make a
zip-
donut there that is as big as a dinner plate.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
like
good.
and it's a
ponchki?
good.
Oh, yeah, it's that big.
Dinner plate donut.
Yep.
I like that.
I love ponchki.
All right.
Clearly, I will not be wearing jeans on this venture. Should
Oh,
I
no.
go?
We're stretch pants.
This is a
Stretch
stretch
pants.
pant
Yeah, this is-
only.
or a dress that's
This is
really
Thanksgiving
roomy.
pants weather.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you wear your
it's after
Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving.
pants.
You need Thanksgiving pants.
Oh, Thanksgiving pants?
Yeah.
The
Oh, yeah.
pregnancy pants?
Oh, pregnancy pants.
pregnancy pants.
You know where we haven't gone?
Yeah.
Shade.
In
Yeah,
Maple.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
We have to plan that.
We do.
All right, what's next? May? We're going in May.
I can't go in May. My
What?
weekends in May are totally booked.
That's BS
No, it's not.
for sure. What do you
Well-
mean? Every weekend in
Yeah.
May.
Except for I think the last weekend, and the last weekend's Memorial Day, so we
Right.
can't go.
We'll have to go during the week then. See what you did? Thanks
Don't
a
yell
lot.
at her.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I'm a baby.
You have all of May booked already?
Yeah.
You're popular.
I have a social
I think
event.
we do as well.
I have a drag
What?
queen bingo to go to. I have a vacation.
Yeah, 'cause we're going
Got a
back
lot
down to
going
oh,
on.
you're going on
Universal in
vacation
May.
already? All right.
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
Yeah.
well, it's
I'm
all
going
her
to the
fault.
lake, and the lake house, it's super cool. So it's like 2 hours north of here. It's a cabin. It's
Does it
got
rhyme with Schmorge?
what?
Nothing.
What the hell is that?
No.
Did you just have a stroke?
No. That's
Oh
not
my
Lake
God.
George?
Is that in Pennsylvania or
yeah.
New York?
No,
It's
no.
in
It's
Pennsylvania.
it's not
Lake George
in
is
the
New York,
forbidden place.
Okay.
Boy.
Well, upstate New York.
Are
is
you going
nice.
up by the mountain
Yeah,
house?
upstate is nice.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll send you the address of
Okay.
it. But it has like the little. It's a lakeside little cabin, and it has its
I
own
like
little
that.
rowboat. I'm
Oh,
so
cool.
excited. I'm
To
gonna
row?
row out to the middle of the lake, get in a fight with some geese, day drunk. It's gonna be so
Oh, it'll
good.
be awesome.
There's nothing better that I like than fighting geese, man.
Yeah,
Those
row.
Canadian geese, they're like honk honk. I'm like, come here, come here and honk.
Honk this, bitch.
Wow.
Welcome to America,
That's
honk.
a good episode name. That's a good name for the episode. Honk this. Yeah. All right. Well, that's cool. May. All right. So
Yeah, I
that's
already
cool.
bought my little wardrobe for it too. I just got to find like 1 or 2 more bathing suits, and then I'm good.
It's like a campsite?
Nice.
Like a
No,
camp?
oh my God, I'm not going to pay to be homeless.
Oh, jeez.
Why? It's fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
All right.
I want to be
like
a pay.
camping.
I pay to be away from the bugs.
I think you're going in May
Yes,
to the lake.
There
to a
will be
cabin.
bugs.
There's going to be bugs.
Yeah, outside,
Yeah.
not
Well,
inside.
Where are you going to ride the boat? You're going to be riding the boat inside.
Yes.
In the tub.
We'll see where day drinking takes me. I don't know.
All right.
I'm not going to pretend like that's the weirdest thing I've done. Day drunk.
Yeah. That's true.
Good
See,
point.
that's the only time I feel bad about blowing up the boat is I
See? Wait, we can't say that. Allegedly.
allegedly.
Allegedly,
Yeah.
magical
Can't
words.
prove nothing.
Yeah. That makes me be afraid of taking a cruise with Kitty. Just saying.
It's not like she did. She allegedly did
Allegedly?
anything to
Yeah, allegedly.
like one of those cruise liner boats.
Okay. Still, boat.
It's different. It's a different form of boat.
It's a different form of boat.
Okay.
There's
One
a big
that
difference
I
between
purchased, I picked out over months of planning, and someone else wanted it.
Gotcha.
So I was fair.
Yep.
I was
Allegedly.
fair.
Allegedly fair. And that's all we have to say.
According to the judge, I was
There's
fair.
a big
Oh, there you
difference between that and like blowing up a yacht. Like if you say, "Oh, I spent the weekend on the boat," and you meant a
Yeah.
rowboat,
Yeah.
you're a hobo.
Yeah.
If you said, "Oh, I spent a weekend on the boat," and it's a yacht, you're a celebrity.
I wouldn't go
difference.
as far as celebrity.
Well, you got money.
Well,
You ain't hobo boating it.
you could have access to your friend's boat.
That's true.
That's rich by association.
Yeah.
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 That's the same thing.
That
That's
doesn't
just
count.
as good. No, it's just as good. It gets you in the same circles.
No, it's when you have the staff on the yacht, then it's something to talk about.
Oh God, I love having staff.
Yeah. No, you don't like that? No.
You don't like boats?
Not a big fan of
No,
those.
I'm just bored. This is not our most riveting conversation, guys. It really isn't. I'm just sitting, and it's not just being carb loaded over here. I'm just sitting here like, why we're talking about friggin' rowboats and
If it's not the Titanic, who gives a damn?
I don't give a damn if it was the Titanic.
I do.
I
They
like
both could have
boat.
fit on that door.
Malcolm doesn't like boats.
Yeah.
No, that is absolutely not true.
Oh.
You keep putting the words in my mouth. I don't like boats. We grew up, we
Okay.
had a boat. I love boats. Love being on the water. Just have no interest in taking a cruise. It's
I know you're afraid of pirates.
I don't give a rat's ass about pirates or rat ass pirates or ass pirates for that matter. But anyway, I don't
that's
care.
another-
Very different category.
That
Yes,
was
it
that
is.
was on Pornhub.
Oh, jeez. How do you know, Kitty?
Yeah, how do we
you know all
know?
these
Please
things?
no. Please exit this conversation immediately. Stage left. Stage left. Abort.
Sorry, Rebel's bored now.
All right, so
so-
earlier you wanted to tell me a story, but you wanted to save it for the show.
Yeah, tell me a story. You
I
totally
do.
look, you look so
I
prepared.
do
You
want to
do,
tell
you
you
do.
a story. Which one?
You do.
About the
Yeah.
one in Florida.
Yes.
The police one.
Yes.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
I'm going to read it to you.
Yes, read
Okay.
it.
Okay. This is, let me bring it up here.
I feel
the
small
story.
again.
Should we get the lighter? And
Wow. Hold on, let me find it. Dun, dun,
It sounds to
dun,
me
dun,
like it's
dun,
one of
dun.
those nice, warm, fuzzy, happy ending
This
stories.
is this is why I want to move to Florida.
Okay.
Actually. All right. So
What?
we had talked about before there was a Madman rant about the way police officers were being targeted.
Yes.
And
Yes.
okay, so this came out.
We've done it on other shows. Yep. Because
This
I'm
came out of
I'm all for the police. Yes, I back the police. I back the blue.
Yes. This came out of Polk County, Florida. So they've changed their stance on people targeting police.
Okay.
Okay, so their official stance now is you kill a policeman, it means no arrest, no Miranda rights, no negotiation, nothing but as many bullets as we can shoot into you.
I like
period.
it.
Oh wow.
I
That
like
was
it.
from the sheriff of Grady of Polk County, Florida.
I like it.
Yeah. So apparently there was an illegal immigrant that, to make a long story short, was stopped at a routine traffic stop.
Okay.
He ended up shooting the officer. Like one of them was execution style behind the ear. 8 shots into the officer. The police dog was killed. His partner got wounded, and he took off into the woods. Well, the SWAT team found him in the woods. They waited until he opened fire on the SWAT team, and then
Let me guess, they lit him up.
they shot him 68 times.
Wow.
Right, so the liberal news down there went crazy because this poor immigrant got
Yeah,
shot.
right, okay.
And they wanted to know why you shot this poor immigrant 68 times. And the sheriff, Grady Judd, told the Orlando Sentinel, and this is a quote, "Because that's all the ammunition we have." And I think that is the greatest answer I've ever heard.
We need more of that.
So the coroner wrote his death down.
The liberals are they're losing their they're losing their shit, man. They're losing their little minds. Their little heads are exploding over that. I love it.
the coroner put down that the man died of natural causes. Right?
So they can't question it.
So when they
It's
did question him, they said, how could he be natural causes? And his response was, when you get shot 68 times, you're naturally gonna die. Right? Well, there's some Florida man for you. So
that's the best Florida man.
That is
here's a little
awesome.
shout out to you in Florida down there,
yeah.
and why I want to move down
Absolutely. Let's hear it
there. And
for
that's
Polk County
yeah,
Sheriff.
I will clap for that. Well,
Fantastic.
that's all the ammunition we had.
Oh,
right?
that's awesome.
They lit him up.
Oh,
well,
that's a happy
and that's what you
ending
get.
right
And
there, baby.
You come after your boys in blue, and that's what should be. That's what should
I
happen.
have no problem with. I don't have no problem with that.
Anyway,
I mean, this past week, how many more were just shot just because they're wearing the
Just
uniform?
because,
This has to stop.
And that's how it
what
stops.
And that's how it
stops.
stops.
Right.
I'm sorry, but that's how it stops.
Yep.
You have to teach lessons. You have to show that this is not acceptable, and there are consequences to this behavior.
That's open season.
No more letting people out. Bail's not fair because this person can afford it, but this person can't. I don't give a rat's ass if you can afford your bail or not. No. You can't afford your bail, don't get in trouble. No. Don't commit the crimes that are going to get you thrown into jail.
Right.
All right?
I'm a big fan of Florida.
I'm becoming a bigger and bigger fan of Florida all the time.
I think I might have to move.
How about the guy from Texas? How about that governor who is sending people from down there in Texas off the border that are coming in up to D.C.?
3 buses so far.
3 buses?
No way.
Yeah.
3 buses. He said
You hadn't heard.
No, he said I'm going to start busting the illegals right up to Washington.
Yeah,
drop
good.
them off at the front steps of the Capitol. 3
Good.
buses
Give them all
so
a ticket
far.
to a tour inside the White House.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Is your free tour ticket. Yeah, good. That's great. That's what we need.
People are starting to they're realizing things are going downhill real fast, and they're getting tired of it.
No, well, it's about time.
So,
yeah. Well, Dr. Pepper just came out and said that we're going to have another lockdown.
No, absolutely not.
What?
I
Dr.
will not.
Pepper?
Yeah, that idiot.
Fauci.
Yeah, that guy.
We're going to have another lockdown? I don't think so. I can't do it.
now most people, I
Most
think,
people
it's
are
gonna
I
just
be-
like,
can't. They can fire
People
me
are
at
gonna
work.
be like,
I'm
whatever.
not. I'm done. We finally took our masks off about 3 weeks ago. I'm not putting it back on.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I've been in lockdown most of this time because I'm done with humanity.
yeah, but that's self-imposed. That's
that's a
different.
self-lock.
No, I
Lockdown.
like it. I actually
Yeah,
like
right. Exactly. You like the
Since
solitude.
I like the solitude. I'm very selective about who I spend time with. Also, I like the whole 6 feet apart thing.
I like
as
that
somebody
too.
who
I'm a fan of
regularly
that.
gets harassed or has comments or stupid stuff by men, having people wear masks, not getting the comments, not being harassed, people staying 6 feet away from me, I like that. I had never felt safer out in public.
Not getting open cough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Open mouth coughed. God, those people. Oh my God. Can't. Disgusting. Disgusting. If you open mouth cough, I hope you just punch yourself right in the face every time you do it. I swear to God, you are the worst of the worst. You deserve to drink only the juices found at the bottom of the dumpster. You want to be a germ factory? You can commit to being a germ factory.
Have you ever sneezed in your mask?
Yes.
Yes. So disgusting.
Terrible.
Yeah. It's like reduce, reuse, recycle, sneeze.
And that's your own stuff too. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Open face.
Self-offense.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I never got used to wearing the mask in the first place. Like I'd walk
Nobody
in
did.
and everybody's like, "You need a mask." I'm like, damn it!" Put the stupid thing on.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I refuse to wear. I bought a Star Wars one. Mm-hmm. I like that one because it was
Like a Darth
comfortable.
Vader?
Sure.
No, I bought the Rebel Alliance,
Yeah.
so I would wear that.
Finding one that's comfortable that doesn't either flatten your nose or it doesn't pull your ears up to your eyeballs.
Yeah.
It's
I
hard to
have
find one that
elven
fits.
ears. I can't just wear anything because it just pulls. Not one word.
I actually like the mask thing.
What?
To be honest, I'm still gonna when the winter season gets here, I'm still gonna wear masks.
Are you?
That keeps
Yeah,
your face warm.
absolutely. Am. One, it keeps my face warm. Two, keep your open mouth coughing to your GD self. So help me. And I also didn't get sick for a couple of years since the mask thing.
I did.
I didn't
I
at
did.
all,
I
but I
got
also
it.
didn't go
I
out
got the
anywhere.
Vaccine.
Uh huh.
I got the second vaccine because I got the Pfizer. I got the third one, the booster. And I got COVID at work wearing a mask.
Wow.
And I know where it came from because I didn't go anywhere. I was home except for work.
Maybe Madman gave it to you.
No, for sure he didn't
No,
because
they-
he didn't have it. I was positive.
Yep.
Maybe he was open for
No,
his coughing.
she got it from work. Or somebody at work.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they didn't even tell us.
That's crazy.
They didn't even tell us.
That they had it.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
they told us nothing.
Yeah.
See, I'm not making claims
So I'm
like,
mad
it
at
can
that.
prevent anything. But I did like the fact that I didn't get sick. I did like the fact that people were away from me. I did like the fact that, if you're sneezing, if you're sick, stay the hell home. Honestly, why wasn't that like enforced? Why wasn't that enforced beforehand? Who the hell deserves to be walking around the Giants
Well,
sneezing
where
all
I
over the
work,
avocados?
They want you
because you
at
got
work.
the flu.
Do you know how many times I go to work sick because I have issues? And I do have issues. But I have to go to work sick because I can't call out. If I call out sick, it's an occurrence.
What's that
4
mean?
of them, I get written up. And the 4th one,
For being sick?
yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and that's during COVID.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever
And
heard of
you
in
know
my
where
life.
I work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would they want you to be in
You
there
tell
sick?
me. Yeah. I need a new job. Just saying. Okay, enough of that.
So we're planning a trip down to Universal, and
Yeah.
Rebel has to go
When is this? You wanted to go in November.
November.
November 27th
Right
through
after
December
Thanksgiving.
3rd.
Are you guys crazy?
Yeah,
No, why?
Why?
You want to travel during Thanksgiving?
Oh, after.
It's
No,
after.
it's just after.
Yeah.
Aren't people still going to be like flooding back from their families?
No.
I swear to God, someone
That's-
open mouth sneezes me, I'm going to be a problem for national security.
Understand.
One person, I don't even care if it's a child, open mouth sneezing fist to face instant. I'm not dealing with that. If I'm getting COVID, I'm getting a jail sentence too. Everyone gets COVID now.
I understand.
Sneeze on everybody.
Did you see that Viking Cruise Line sent people to a hotel because they tested you have to test daily on their cruise line, and they stuck
That's annoying.
everybody in this hotel and left without them.
No way.
Yeah.
That's great.
And they're like, buy insurance. I'm like, you think?
Wow. And how do they get home? They're just on their own?
They were on their own. They were
Wow.
SOL. I was livid.
Imagine the lawsuits.
Oh, yeah.
Nah. I like
That's
it.
terrible.
Because
Can
it's
you
a
imagine?
small cruise. It's a small boat. You don't have a ton of people.
Well, normally
And
they just quarantine you on the boat, and then you
No,
can't
They
go
dump
anywhere.
you off in a hotel.
It's somebody else's problem.
Because I'm going. That's the one cruise I wanted to do the whole
Yeah, yeah.
Rhine thing, and I'm very depressed. I'm like,
I
I'm just
mean-
going to get a boat and just paddle.
I remember we get stuck in Europe.
That's the thing.
for a
How do you know
while,
it's not a false positive? Because those do
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah,
and you're stuck in Europe.
but they wouldn't second test her.
I'd be fine being stuck in
Yeah, me
select
too.
countries in
Yeah.
Europe. Like, I could be
Select.
fine in Italy. Yeah,
Yeah.
picky. I don't want to be
Yeah, yeah.
everywhere.
Italy,
okay?
yeah.
I'm not for
yeah.
everywhere.
I could do that.
Everywhere is not for me.
I'm not for everywhere.
I am not allowed in like 4 different countries, probably.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I could think of a couple. Right? Yeah. I think of a
Yeah,
couple. Right off the top of my
Yeah,
head.
like
just come
immediately I'm going to be stoned to death.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm like,
I'm going to
oh.
land in the country and they're going to be like, nope, fuck you.
I'm sorry. You're not allowed here.
You're too white. We can tell you're a problem. Your hair color indicates that you're a threat. Goodbye.
I'm like, we're calling your mother. She has bail money.
I think they call it ransom over there.
Oh, there's ransom over there.
No, that's when I send your father.
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's taken.
I mean, I'd be fine in Italy. I'd be fine in France.
I think everyone would be fine in Italy.
Yeah.
I think we'd be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they feed you before you order.
I like the fact that they feed you all day. And then you order. Yeah. That's like a 90-course meal. I love that.
I got takeaway from Sette Luna last night, and let me tell you, it was glorious. I
Really?
loved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Luna's good.
Yeah. Homemade pasta.
Yeah, it's good.
I literally sat there and I was like, this summer's getting whatever body I throw at it. Tummy and all, man. Tummy and all.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been there in a while. Wow.
It's good.
Yeah.
I actually went there on a weird date.
Oh?
Very weird date.
Oh, that's here.
So we were talking for a while, and it was real good. Talking was good. Communication was consistent. He had a lot of insecurities that started popping up immediately, and I was like,
No. Insecurity is like what?
He's like, oh, am I bothering you?
I hate that.
Now
Yes.
you are.
Yes, you are.
You are now, yeah.
Now you are my guy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not good at explaining stuff. Sorry about that. Get better.
Yeah.
Do you need a card and a balloon? I don't know. So we go there, and
Is this first date?
yeah.
Okay.
So he tells
Is it
me
last
he's just,
date?
yes, it definitely, is,
Definitely.
for sure. So he tells me he just moved from California,
Okay.
and where he lived, he didn't need to have a car, so he doesn't have a car. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'll come pick you up.
There we go.
Not a big deal. Like I lived for years without a car, so I don't actually make judgments about that unless there's a legitimate reason. Like if someone's lived in this area the whole life and they don't have a car, they probably have too many DUIs to get a car.
That's true.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
or
But like
DWI.
where you would, where you would live in California, there's places where, even in PA, like if you live in Philly, why would you have a car?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
I put mine
Yeah.
in the garage.
Yeah, there's no point. It's just another bill. The garage is just another bill. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll come pick you up. So I come pick him up.
That's red flag right there. I'm just saying.
I don't think it is. I think it's a yellow flag.
Yeah,
think
okay.
depending.
But a flag nonetheless.
Everything's a flag.
Yeah, okay.
It's all flags.
All right, flag
One
on flag.
big tapestry of shit.
All right.
There's the title for this one. Tapestry of shit. I like it.
Well, this is the members. This is a
Oh.
members only
Yeah.
tapestry.
So exclusive tapestry.
Yeah.
Must
Oh,
subscribe
shit.
to Taco Bell. Make your own. Anyway,
After eating a Taco Bell, you can.
yes, you can. Just use the bathroom the same way people in gas stations use the bathroom. Yep, tapestry.
Hover.
So I go and I pick him up, and he gets in the car. Now, we've obviously exchanged pictures. Like, he knows what
okay.
I look like. I know what he looks like.
Did he look like his picture?
He did, yeah. But here's the thing. It's like he's a lot shorter than he looked in his pictures.
I mean,
And I'm 6 foot tall.
Were you getting a full body picture?
No.
Okay,
But it was like
so-
from here up, like hips up. So I was like, all right, you look tall. He looks like a tall, gangly guy. And I was like, you're from California, so this makes sense in my brain. And I didn't think to ask him how tall he was because I thought he looked tall. And I was like, all right, cool. So he gets in the car. He's significantly shorter than I am. Not a big deal. Okay, cool.
Oh, that sounds like a big deal.
It is, because why wouldn't you mention the fact that you're so short deliberately?
I mean, I don't tell people I'm short.
You just did.
No. If you're calling me and we're going to go on a date, and you're like, oh, by the way, I'm short. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no.
Why wouldn't you ask
yeah,
somebody
wouldn't
like,
do
hey,
that.
what you look like? Because I put in my profile, I'm probably taller than you.
Well, in your profile, usually.
Like,
you
I
have
honestly just do.
Your height, right? Like you say.
Not
I'm
everyone, yeah.
No, mine
Not
doesn't.
Not
everyone.
everybody does that.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he gets in the car and we're chatting. We get to the restaurant and he's like proportionately much smaller than I am
He got a
as a
booster
person.
seat?
Like dwarf or hobbit?
No, all right.
Magical person.
He was in between a dwarf and a hobbit. But like even his hands and his feet and everything were
carny
so much
hands.
smaller. They were so much smaller than they were supposed to be for a full-grown man who eats meat. Like I even asked him too. I'm like, you're from California, so I have to ask, are you vegan? Because if he said yes, I was just going to block
Yeah,
him.
just get out.
I'm not
Yeah.
compatible with people like that. I cannot eat a life without
That
meat.
becomes you become vegan. Then.
Like, oh
Yeah.
my
Well,
God,
I
never.
know.
No. I'll cannibalize him
Not
before I become
necessarily
vegan.
true. I was vegan
I
for a
just-
while.
Really?
I don't want to
While you
pair
were
up with
married?
somebody.
Yes.
Yeah,
It didn't matter.
It was for diet.
Yeah,
basically.
but did you turn vegan for?
No.
Okay, that's a bad example. Carry on.
In sickness and in health, but not in veganism.
That's right, damn it.
I wasn't in the vows. You were there.
I did the vows.
Yes, she did.
I witnessed.
So he was so much proportionately smaller. Like he mentioned having to buy special shoes because his feet were small, and I was like, wow, this is real weird.
Boy, that's
Yeah.
weird.
It
So
was.
our plan was, let's get dinner in Easton, and he's, new to this area. So I was like, we'll walk around Easton and I'll tell you all about it because I love it. I love where I live. I shouldn't probably say the town. I don't care. Come find me. I own a lot of guns and I'm mean. Whatever.
And her parents are
We
meaner.
mention it anyway. a little
Yeah.
We'll bleep it out.
Well, will we?
Well, no. No.
So
Not on this one. This is for
we
members.
were walking around the town and I was like, it's really cool. I showed him everything in the town because I love where I live. It's a really cool place. I genuinely wish I lived here sooner because it's genuinely so awesome. So we're walking around and he gets really, really cold. He's like, let me stop in the dollar store and grab like a sweater or something. I'm like, you didn't plan for
Let me
what we
go to
talked
the
about
dollar
doing on our
store
plan?
and get a sweater.
Well, he walked around the dollar store and he's like, do they have like any small people clothes? And I was like, oh, the ick.
Oh my goodness.
The ick.
Yeah, maybe you went to
Yep.
Baby Gap and get something.
I should have dropped him off at Baby Gap.
Yeah.
But we finally go back because, it's been like an hour or so walking. I feel good about walking off the amount of pasta I ate. We go back and then he starts like trauma dumping on me about his family stuff. And I'm like, my guy,
We
I'm
just
real.
met. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's like not. And I feel bad because like as somebody who was adopted, like obviously my biological family wasn't great, but I don't tell people about that on date one because all that does is scream that you're a big, giant, gaping wound. And telling me you don't have a good
Agreed.
relationship with your mother means that you're going to struggle to form relationships with women that are based on respect and decency and stuff like that. And I'm not going to argue about my treatment with anybody.
And carny hands.
Yeah, carny hands and carny feet.
And
His
carny
feet
feet,
were
yeah.
small, so small. Like I felt like I should put him up on a shelf and let him be like a haunted elf on the shelf. Oh,
Really? Really? Were you eavesdropping on this conversation before?
we did this on the show.
Yeah, that's true. All right. We did it again earlier.
We did. We
Oh,
did
okay,
Elf on
great.
the Shelf.
Yeah.
Good.
We did Doc on the Shelf earlier.
But honestly, like I could have gotten over the proportions thing if it wasn't for the small feet and hands, and if it wasn't for the fact that he was ill prepared to do the activities that we had agreed upon and talked about doing ahead of time. The lack of
Like-
preparedness, like walking around, bring a sweater, you moron.
Yeah.
Like, are you
Yeah,
kidding
this
me?
is Pennsylvania. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
California.
And I get that if he was new, he could have been like, hey, what's the weather supposed to be like? And I would have said, like, bring a sweater. Or he could have Googled it. Or
At
he
least
could have asked,
he didn't ask you for your jacket.
if he asked me for my jacket, I would have punched him
Just
straight
saying.
into the street.
Just saying.
And you should have.
Direct
yeah.
into the street.
Yeah.
So we get back, and on the drive
You
back
should
to
have
his
brought
house.
a jumper.
Yeah, he should have had a
brought a
jumper.
jumper.
He
What about
should have had a
docking a
jumper.
walk?
I should have
What
brought
do
a
you think of
taser.
that? Docking a walk?
But do you know what I mean by I should have brought a jumper?
Yeah.
Sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I
So-
didn't think you were going to hook card battery terminal stuff to him.
Well, to him, it sounds like he might deserve that.
No, he didn't
Kentucky
deserve
has
that.
the same weather as New Zealand. It's 4 seasons in one day.
Yeah.
You need a jumper.
Yes, you do.
Right.
Yeah. But he could have asked. He could have Googled it. He could have been more prepared.
Sure, he could have.
You know what I mean? Like, do something.
I do agree
Laziness
with
is
you.
so not sexy.
Excuse me.
And then at several
Barb.
points, he actually let me walk on the outside towards, and that was it. That was it. That was
Gone.
it. Done.
Ooh,
Yep.
Instantly, the second that happened, I was like,
Done.
done. We're
Yep.
done.
Good,
We're
good.
done.
Dun, dun, dun.
So I drove him home. He trauma dumps on me about his family. I'm like, listen, man.
Get out of
And
the
the thing
car.
is, if we were on date 4, date 5 or something
Yeah,
like that,
understandable.
I would have been like, all right, cool. Now's a good time to talk and to get to know each other better. We have that conversation. We have that rapport, whatever. It's, it's appropriate timing, but to not know appropriate timing and to be trauma dumping me as I'm driving you back to your house, which makes me now feel like I'm your mom. This
Or
is not
therapist.
great. Yeah. And I was like, wow, I've never, ever been so sexually unattractive to a person in my entire life.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just have to go out in public and see that. And,
Yeah. So he said, he was like, oh, text me when you get home. And I texted him. I was
Sure
like, thanks
will.
for tonight. I had a really great time. And then I blocked him.
Too bad you were cold. Bye.
Yeah. You showed weakness, which is unfavorable. And one of the things, this is one of the things too. So early on, he was like, oh, you have a son. How old is he? And I was like, 15, yada, yada, yada. He's like, oh, do you want any more kids?
That's a good question. Normal. That's a
Not
normal
for one-
question.
not for date one.
Maybe not for date one.
You're feeling each other
Yeah.
out. Oh, sure. If you.
Also, if I was going to make kids, I want them to survive the winter.
Wow. Wow. You don't want the
There
run.
is-
Winter is coming.
You've seen the robot. He's built for
yeah,
war.
he-
That's the
he
kind of
is.
children I want to make. I want to make children where if you look at him,
Linebackers.
you're like, you know what? Maybe I don't want to fight this person.
Yeah.
That's not a good. Do you know how much bullshit that genuinely saves when you look like somebody who eats
Yeah.
people for fun?
Yeah, no, I get it.
Like there's a whole
I
level
can
of
imagine.
bullshit. Back on the shelf. Take them off the shelf. Watch him go bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Mad dog.
he can't reach to the counter. He has
he
to
can
step
reach
on the,
the
thing.
floor.
Yeah.
But like I want kids. If I were to ever have
I don't think
children
that's
again,
I don't think that's a bad question on the first date.
really,
No, that's how you're finding
you would
people
ask
out.
that out
I
on
do
a
ask
first date?
that.
Really?
Absolutely.
Hi, first date.
Because hey, if I want more kids and right away you don't want any more kids, see ya.
Yeah.
I'm
All
not
right,
gonna
that's
change
fair.
I'm not gonna
Anymore.
change your mind.
Yeah, no, that's
know what I
fair.
mean?
Yeah. And you know what, though? That's a very rare stance for a man because I can tell you personally, so many guys are like, but what if it's just one more? You have it.
Yeah.
Well, that brings up
I'm
a
not being
whole-
sober for 9 months. Are you
wow.
kidding me? You deal with that. You go puke in the toilet every morning. You go,
I mean, it's a fair argument.
ruin your
I'm
whole
just
body
saying.
with that. I'm not
Yeah,
I'm
but
not doing
would
that.
you rather get invested in somebody and then start to really like them and say, oh, by the way, I want a lot of kids?
I'm
And you're like,
actually doing this thing where I don't want to date somebody with the purpose of finding a long-term partner because I've recognized that I'm incompatible with most of the single human life.
Yeah, I get that.
So what I'm
I
doing
get
is I'm
that.
just dating people for a season, and I don't want to
But
date
what if you get
somebody.
invested?
I don't want somebody who wants to get
Yeah,
invested.
but what if you get invested?
What if I get invested?
It happens.
I'm a no feelings machine,
Yeah,
my
but,
man.
Right.
I mean, it happens. You got married before, right?
That was a mistake. Everyone
Oh,
makes
yeah,
one.
but not at the moment.
It was a
just
mistake
saying,
then too.
why-
I just didn't realize it for the first 10 years.
It takes time.
That's fair. That's
I
fair.
am dedicated to research. When I'm stupid, I'm stupid. All
Or
right.
somebody checks all the boxes off, and now you're months and months into this.
Checks
and,
off all the boxes.
Yeah,
That's
and
impossible.
now you're just like, you're starting to really feel this dude. And he's like, oh, by the way, I want a big family. And now you're like,
Is he
that
taller than me?
sucks. I mean, if he checks all the boxes, I'm sure.
Is he Italian?
Maybe.
Does he come from a good family?
I thought maybe you wanted Russian. Don't you want Russian?
I want someone. If I'm gonna get married, they gotta buy me fur for a birthday gift. Like that's the vibe that I want. Either be obsessed with me and buy me nice gifts. Like if I send you to the store and I say pick me out a piece of jewelry and you come back with something that looks like a little girl, like a child should wear it.
Something you bought at Claire's.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna be interested in you anymore. I'm no longer interested in your reproductive organs. Get away from me.
Wow.
Done. Ick. Done. But if I send a man into a store and I say pick a piece of jewelry and he comes out in something nice, all right, box checked.
See, now this is why we have memberships. So that the people that
The
wanna
people
date
want to
Rebel,
know. Yeah.
they
I
know.
honestly
Be taller.
not.
Be
It would be
taller.
very
Don't want
difficult
kids.
for me to say yes. My son is my only heir. He inherits everything. I don't know if at my age, and I'm 34, I don't know if I want to go through another pregnancy. I know with absolute certainty I don't want to be sober for 9 months. That seems like bullshit.
Well, in fairness, there's some parents that
don't do that.
don't do
that's
that.
true.
Okay, but if I do something, I got to do
know
it right.
some.
If I do
Yeah,
something-
you do.
I've known,
If I
know
do
some.
something, I got to do it right. Like if I were to ever get pregnant,
Yeah.
like I no,
Which could happen. Well, just saying, it could happen.
I'm not having the second coming of Christ.
I'm saying when you're dating somebody.
I don't know what kind of dates you go on, but I think we have different definition of
I'm
dating.
not talking about your first date. I'm
Oh my
talking
God!
All right. Well, just saying.
Wow.
I'm just saying, if you emotionally checked into somebody and they want a big family, now it sucks. Now you have feelings.
But
And I know you're all
here's the
about
thing.
feelings.
Oh God.
Ew,
Blah, blah, blah.
ew, God.
No, for real though.
They
Like
have wet
honestly,
wipes for that.
Yeah.
I need Lysol ones.
Yeah.
Like I honestly don't date people who are like, oh, let's get married. I'm like, off.
Yeah, but you don't know that on the first
Some of them
date.
do. Men at
Oh,
this
yes.
age, men at
Really?
this age, yeah. In
Yeah.
my 30s, men are like, let's get married and have kids immediately.
Well,
or they're
times
like, I'm
tick,
freshly
tick, tick,
divorced and I'm off. You know?
Yeah.
They're like
Yeah,
blah, 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 in the
yeah.
head, you know? So it's A or B. It's feast or famine. And I don't want to deal with the ones who want something serious because I respect the fact they really want that with their lives, So I don't want to like,
So you just want flings.
yeah. Like I want someone to take me out, take me to a nice movie. Maybe we'll catch takeout and, watch some movies or something at my house eventually when I get comfortable with them.
Eventually.
Yeah, well, I'm picky. I don't want everyone knowing where I live.
Yeah, no, I
I
understand.
live there.
Yeah.
I don't want them moving in either. Again, I live there. The whole reason I bought that house is not to fill it with people. It's the opposite of what I bought that house for.
Gotcha. Get rid of people.
Yeah. I locked the door, no people.
Yeah, I like that.
I put the no
like that.
trespassing sign on the porch, no more people there either.
Yeah, I just put the gun in the hand. There's no more people.
I'm trying to be like less.
Less gunny.
Yeah. Like I still growl at people, which I think is fine. I don't meow with them, so I have a step up from other select members of society.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. All right,
Imagine being
good.
41 years old wearing Galaxy sweatpants and meowing at people.
Sure, it's a life goal.
Yeah.
I
ever
hiss and
become-
purr, but I don't meow at people.
If I ever do that stuff in public, unironically, I want one of you to shoot me.
We'll do
No,
that
we'll
for
just tell you it's time out.
you. We'll do that. For
No,
you.
no,
Time
no.
out.
There's no fixing that. Direct to death. Direct to death.
Yeah. It's a good session. Right?
We've learned about Rebels' likes and dislikes,
Wow.
my stance on whether or not I will be reproducing in the future, and how I'd like to be killed.
We know so many things, though.
We've gotten to learn each other a lot, dear viewership.
Yeah.
I appreciate you taking this journey with me.
Alrighty.
I can say confidently that none of you, by listening to this, will become better people, but through the grace of God, I can make us all worse.
There you go then.
We all got to have goals.